Hello everyone, and I'm actually really excited for this video. In this video, I'll be talking about one of my favorite fictional verses, I guess, since ever, I guess. That being The Witch's Throne. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone watching this video is probably wondering, wait, what is The Witch's Throne? And, well, that's exactly what this video is for. So first, what exactly is it? Well, it's a webcomic made by this guy. You'll see his name on the screen. I cannot say it for the life of me. But it's made by that guy. I'll have his Twitter and stuff in in the description and stuff. So he posts some stuff on there, and there's going to be a season. Yes, it's called a season 3 of it eventually. The story follows this girl named Agni, who is an alchemist, and her main goal in the entire story is to become a hero, similar to these, characters in the story she was told as a kid by her mother. She wants to become, a hero, so specifically she, and probably many others, can fight against this witch, hence, the witch's throne. The witch shows up every, 10 years, and on a random month, a random day, a single girl just awakens as a witch randomly and just gets these astronomical powers. And directly from the book itself, her right hand would crackle and convulse with unparalleled or arcane power, and the whites of her eyes would be dyed black, like the darkest abyss, and the magic in the air around her would dance, and enveloping her in a cloak of shadows. Upon getting her garb, she would then get an incredible, just fervid desire of just destroying and eradicating all life. To combat this, a wizard named Alexander, or Alex, whatever you want to call him, he made a spell that altered the laws of reality and allowed not only him to weaken the witch, but also give other people the potential to be able to beat the witch in general. Of course, sacrificing his life in the process. Going on to the power system, because of the spell that Alexander made, they now have this set of rules, or this law of reality that is called the law of numbers. And it allows people to have this little, game face thing. And I'm going to be talking about the different aspects of that game thing. The main parts of it that we will be talking about is level, HP, people's class, and their general abilities. Let's start off with level, and it's pretty easy to explain, especially if you know video games. Or if you know, The Gamer or solo leveling, you get the general gist of how it works. Basically, the way it works is that you have a level, and it shows you how strong you are in this world. Of course, the way you can increase the level is one of two things. You can either just kill a bunch of shit, or what you can actually do is just do whatever the hell your class has to be. A good example with the main character, she is an alchemist, so just keep making potions and you'll actually get levels out of it. Or if you're a martial artist, just practice martial arts and so on and so forth. Once you do level up, however, you actually get completely healed. So if you happen to get injured in some sort of way, bam, you're back to normal. Good as new. Of course, there is a level cap, so the highest you can actually naturally go is level 99. There is a way of getting past it, but that's going in way too deep into the story, and I could talk about that in another video. Next is HP, and HP is pretty similar to that of video games, but also not the same, which I'll get into the difference. The one similarity between it and the video games is that basically you get hit, you lose some HP. It's pretty simple. You'll see this show up frequently, when you see characters fighting, you'll see numbers show up and then what the attack did, like burn damage or dispel or whatever the hell it might be. There will usually be a number which will tell you generally how much damage the, attack did, which it does normal damage and then damage to your HP. The one difference between it and video games is that in video games you die once you hit 0. In The Witch's Throne, however, if you reach 0, you just become mortal. Yes, you heard me right. As long as you have 1 HP, you will not die. As in, you are basically semi-immortal. Now, going on to classes or jobs, whichever one you call it. They call it jobs in the webcomic. Basically, what jobs are is that everyone is given a job whenever, they're born. And depending on your job will determine on what generally your abilities will, be. Of course, everybody isn't going to have the same exact abilities. For an example, Agni, the main character, actually can make more potions than the average alchemist can, so she is a little bit different. And lastly, we have their general abilities, which, if I'm going to be honest, don't really have to talk about it too much. Because there's so much variety that I would just be going on for way too long, but many other characters can also get just the same exact class/job, so they'll have pretty much the similar or almost exact abilities as each other. The difference will be basically how they use said abilities. Again, a good example is Agni, is that normal, alchemists don't really just armament themselves, which Agni has been shown that she can just armament herself and just make armor, or just ways where she can essentially fight people without her arms breaking apart, because they are skeletal arms. And the last thing to talk about are technically the Throne Seekers. Throne Seekers are essentially, characters that are at level 99 and then they go to essentially a tournament. All Throne Seekers go to the tournament. And of course, that includes our main cast. Of course, when they go to this tournament, again, spoilers, just like at the beginning of the video, they kill each other. And that's really the only way they can raise their level from level 99 or past it. So, yeah, kind of morbid. But, of course, they all have to come to terms with this and just have to push past it so that they can eventually defeat the witch and save everyone, since the witch wants to basically kill everyone. And that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to talk about it, unless it's for a future video, of course. If you guys do want to read it, it is up on Tapaz or whatever. There's an app for it or whatever, but if you want to read it on, online, you can do that too. If you are just, coming in to see if you, want to read it, I suggest reading at least, maybe 3 to at most 5 chapters to get a general gist of the world and how the characters work, because that should be enough chapters. And if you feel like that this isn't your style, or you just personally don't like it's not your vibe, then that's perfectly fine. And if you guys would like to see more of me just talking about this entire world of The Witch's Throne, or just different topics, or if you just have questions, I can make videos about it, or even shorts about it, if you guys want me to. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you liked the video, like it. If you want to see more videos like this, you can go ahead and subscribe. If you want to support me a lot, more than just watch my videos on YouTube, since I don't have a membership, or at least at the moment, you can go down to my Patreon and become a patron. I don't really post anything on it, or at least not right now, but if you want to, you can. It's not mandatory, but you can if you want to. So, yeah, that's it.